Hello, welcome back to Lunchbox World. This week we are all about the Lovehearts. Love your lunchbox. These can be for Valentine's or they can be for any time of year if you just want to kind of remind your little ones that you're thinking about them when they're at school and hoping to help them along their way. So today we've got two lunch ideas to share with you, both Loveheart inspired, and if you know me, you can see up there we've got a Loveheart. I just love Lovehearts. Lots of people call them hearts, I call them Lovehearts. Anyway, so let's get straight to the ideas and show you how quick and easy these really are because they use store cupboard items. Anything that I talk about I'll put in the description box below, so the cutters that we use, silicone cupcake cases, that kind of thing. I'll put all the links below so you can check out and make your own mind up as to whether you want to invest in some of these things. So let's get straight to it. See here that the supermarkets are absolutely full of Easter stuff. There's no Valentine, so that's where I thought, okay, what can I do at home? And so I got out the Loveheart cutters. I looked for anything that was red, pink, any of the colours of Valentine's. And here you can see I'm just chopping up a bagel to just make it into little Loveheart bites, which can then be filled with Philadelphia or ham or whatever fillings you've got. I got the babybel, and you can see that I'm just using the Loveheart cutter and just cutting out the Loveheart to just sort of fill the lunchbox with love really. And so there's frais, there's all sorts of things. What's a lot easier to cut with the cutters are these little pancakes, and all the offcuts I use the teeny weeny little Loveheart to actually carry on cutting it, because you'll see there's lots of wastage. So yeah, you can see I'm doing lots of the little mini ones, which are really perfect little bite size for little people. So I love my mini lunchbox ideas. Check out the links above and just check it all out because these are really fun. So what I did, as you can see, is I just prepped everything in advance. So here we've got the little mini red peppers. I chopped little red Lovehearts out of those. You can use whatever you want, but as I say, I was trying to stick to the theme of red, pink, purple. Tomatoes as well, if you get the plum tomatoes and do a diagonal slant, then you can cleverly make them into little Lovehearts. And then with the cucumbers, again, I just used the Loveheart cutter and cut out the Lovehearts. And then what you can do is then put them on the little picks, the little kebab skewers. So in the middle of these I used the mozzarella pearls and just skewered them on, just to create a bit of interest and just to make the lunch a bit more fun really. But obviously only pack these if you've tested them before on your children and you know that they like them. And then again with the cucumber and the Lovehearts cut out, I then, because it's the perfect size, I then put the little red pepper inside. Now here's a really clever trick, and you might have seen this a lot on Instagram at the moment, but if you just zigzag cut, so these are extra long grapes that I managed to find. You can get green grapes, red, or the darker sort of purple colour, and you just zigzag cut, and then when you pull them apart, so do it in the middle, they come into really cute little sort of flower shape. So you can do that with tomatoes, you can do that with any kind of fruit whatsoever. It just makes it more fun to eat and just creates some interest in the lunchbox as well. So one of the compartments, as you can see, I filled it with a mix of little grapes and the red grapes and then the green coloured grapes. The frais fits nicely into the central pot, so do check out the links below to find out what lunchbox I'm using here. I'm using one of the Yum lunchboxes, but it does just fit neatly. And you may be thinking, oh, is this okay to put in this compartment? But if you look at the lid, there is the silicone seal around each area, so it does work really well. And then I just thought it would be really fun to have all of the heart-shaped pancake bites, so that you can then dip into the frais. And I just wanted to make this a really sort of easy to eat lunchbox, so I used all of the little Lovehearts as well, just filled those up into that compartment there. So there's lots of room, you've just got to make sure that the lunchbox closes nicely. And obviously you'll gauge the appetite of your child, so you know, don't overload it. If you really think, gosh, they're going to struggle with this, you know, hold some back. But it's a really nice after school snack idea as well. As you can see, I also put in the Loveheart tomatoes and the Loveheart cucumbers on a skewer as well, so just be careful about how you position them inside the lunchbox. So just really quick and easy ideas, and like I said at the start of the video, I just wanted to make sure that this was really easy to do with store cupboard items. So we carefully positioned that into the lunchbox. So this gets across their sort of fruit and veg. And then, that's right, I wanted to do a really clever idea with the popcorn. I'd seen some at M&S where it's a clever mixture of the popcorn and then some Lovehearts. And so what I did was I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get to M&S before I do this video, so let's see what I've got at home. I found the mini Smarties and I carefully selected all of the red, pink and purple shades. So you can see they're teeny weeny, and just sprinkled those throughout just to add in that colour. And I know it is a bit of a sweet treat, but if you don't want to have this in the lunchbox, you can always have this as an after school treat when they get home or at the weekends or something like that. And then I also popped in the sort of mini jazzies, which are quite fun. Again, it's a little bit of chocolate, but just a couple of them just gives that hint of fun to the lunchbox. So I thought it was really fun, and the only other thing that's missing is the actual chocolate Lovehearts. Now I only had white chocolate ones. These are by Dr. Oetker, so you know, do check out the supermarkets, the baking aisle, to see what you can find there. And yeah, I just popped the little white Lovehearts on top, and I mean, you know, if you opened up this lunchbox, it's sort of full of love, isn't it, really? So I think it's just nice for the kids to know that you care about them. But of course you could do this for yourself. So yeah, I also put in the little cucumber Lovehearts, and everything was done, as I say, with just the cutter. So the link's in the description box. So there were 2 different size cutters that I used. So yeah, just lots and lots of fun. But as I say, if it's not enough protein, you can always put in the babybel as well. And there you have it, just another fun lunchbox idea. But as I said up front, there's 2 ideas. So this time we're going to be using a pink lunchbox because I wanted it to be super pink. So again, I love the popcorn idea, so I filled one compartment with the popcorn, and if you've seen my other videos before, I try and put the sweet treats underneath so that they've got to eat the top layer before they get to the bottom. And so in go the little mini Smarties that they sell in little individual packs. I found those in Asda, and then I found the pink wafers, they're Pink Panther wafers, I found those in Tesco. So again, I was just specifically looking out for anything that was pink or baby pink, red, you know, the colours of Valentine's Day basically. But you could do this any time of year. So these are IKEA ginger biscuits that were left over from Christmas. So they've been in a tin, so they're totally fresh. But you can always, you know, just look out for any Loveheart idea that you've got. And when you start looking, there are actually quite a few. Or even these mini party rings. Again, I was lucky to open a bag and they were all either baby pink or white. So I was just quite lucky, but sometimes you can get other colours. But, you know, just mix them in and out. And I'm just trying to show you here how easy it is to sort of, you know, with a little bit of thought and just think, what do you have in your cupboards? It's surprising. I mean, maybe I just hunt out everything that's Loveheart shaped anyway. And then on the left hand side here you can see it's a Loveheart cutter for sandwiches, so it's the perfect size for just a regular piece of bread. Here I'm using a wholemeal loaf, and you can easily cut it into the shape. You can use white bread, or, you know, mix the what's it called, the best of both, I think it is, where it's sort of wholemeal and it's more of a white colour, because I know some kids sort of don't like the brown. But again, I just wanted to use the Loveheart cutter, cut it into a sandwich. I fill it with Philadelphia. You can fill it with whatever you like. Just use the cutter and just, yeah, take your time, be patient with it. And so I filled it with Philadelphia. But I also cut out a couple more little Lovehearts because you can never have enough Lovehearts. And so once I coat it with Philadelphia, you'll see that I then put the lid on. And I wanted to fill the little Lovehearts with sprinkles, and you might have seen I've used this idea before. It's just a quick and easy fun way of introducing a bit of fun into their lunchbox. So the lids go back on to the sandwich, and you'll see that I then cleverly fill the hole. I managed to get some red, hundreds and thousands, so on goes the top, and then in the little Loveheart piece that's left open, that's where I sprinkle all the red, and it just gives another red Loveheart. So, you know, it's a really inexpensive way. So there's 3 different cutters that I've used here in total, but so that'll go into the underneath part of the lunchbox, and then you've got the pink top. So this is a Sistema one, and again, everything's in the description box, so do check that out if you're curious as to where I get some of these cutters from. So this is the cucumber on the skewer with the mozzarella pearls, and then the mini red peppers cut into Lovehearts, and just a little bit of, you know, it's just a little bit of fun. And then now look, this is from Waitrose. These are kissabel apples, which I've never heard of before, but I did see in the little packaging that when you open them up, they are sort of baby blush pink. So they look really just like a regular apple from the outside, but look, as I cut it open in the inside, I mean, wow, look at that. And the other thing I wanted to test out with these was how do they cope with being out of the, well, just in the open air, because you know normally with apple it'll discolour and it'll go brown, but these actually seem to go more pink, which I thought was really cute. So I just thought, you know, I'm going to continue using the Loveheart cutter and cut out some more Lovehearts. And if you get a chance to try them, they're really, really tasty. I'm not being paid to say anything, but they do have a really interesting flavour, and they are quite Moorish. I keep my apples in the fridge, and I prefer it that way, just to eat them cold. So, I mean, if your kids are a little bit resistant to apples, you could try putting them in the fridge and just, you know, see how you get on. But I always use one of the skewers to push out the Lovehearts once I've used the cutter, because it can be quite tricky to get them out. And then, yeah, I just put them all in the lunchbox. They're little mouth bite sizes, really easy to eat. And so, yeah, the 2 Loveheart lunchbox ideas to just show you how you can make a really fun, colourful lunchbox with just a few simple ingredients. And there you have it. Lots of fun. It was really fun making it too. The kids love it. So yeah, you can always scale back the sweet treats, but this was just to show you. I love all the different layers and the compartments. I just think it makes it more interesting anyway. So what do you think? Do you like the ideas? Do you think you'll have a go? Comment below, let us know. If you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Check out all the other links as well. We've got a mini lunchbox series, we've got Lunchbox Essentials, we've got a course coming soon, we've got a website, we're Lunchbox World everywhere on social media. So come and join the community and let's have some fun packing those lunches. Until next time, let's see you in the next video. Bye now.